Hello Universe, it's Gypsy. Thank you so much for visiting my channel. This is my April's Empties video. I've been working on trying to empty at least 100 products this year, the year of 2019, as part of a project challenge, and I'm also trying to curate my collection. One of the things that I decided to do this month, even though I'm playing along with a project through the Fantastic Ladies called Menage a Polish, I didn't want to declutter the polishes. So I found an alternative use for some polishes that do not perform well for me. I have some products, predominantly the e.l.f. fingernail polishes that came in a holiday pack, LA Colors polishes that I bought at the Dollar Tree, and some Wet n Wild polishes. It's been my experience that no matter what my application is, I can't get these polishes not to chip. And I'm talking about chipping very early in the day and doing touch-ups every single day. I have better quality polishes in my collection, so rather than declutter these polishes, I've used them in crafting. There's a link below if you wanted to scroll through the photos on my Facebook page for my store, my sole proprietress store. It's called Gypsy's Plunder and Pirate's Booty. I don't know if I can create a slideshow and link it to the back of this Empties, or even figure out how to create the slideshow in time to do the update on Menage a Polish, but there are pictures in there that show you what I did with these. So I'm going to pick through and just quickly hold these up. There's 20 polishes that I've used in crafting because I was disappointed in their performance as polishes. I have completely used these up. The products I'm showing you now are LA Colors. They're the bigger bottles, so they're easier to pull out. LA Colors. And this one is a Wet n Wild. This is a Wet n Wild. Another Wet n Wild. I painted some cement figures, some wood figures. I upgraded some things, some products that I'm going to put in my store. These are LA Colors. They're for doing intricate art. 2, 4, and these 6 are e.l.f. polishes that came in a gift pack, a holiday pack, and this is a Sally Girl polish. There's a lot of glitter stuck in these. In fact, they look, just to glance at them, they look full, but I can assure you that I fished all the product out of these 20 bottles of polish and used them in my crafting, and I probably have 40 more polishes, but they're different brands like L'Oreal. I've had good luck with L'Oreal polishes. That's what I'm wearing today. That's what I'm working on now, is using a polish that doesn't make me work so hard. I cannot come home every day and do touch-ups like that. So those have been used, and I may save those bottles just for an update with the Menage a Polish, because the folks that are following that project, of course, are interested in polish. But this is the Empties video. I have also used up a bag of cotton balls, and there were, I wonder if it says how many there were in here. The bags get so beat up, sometimes you can't see the quantity. I think there were maybe 300. 100. There were 100 in this bag, so it's been used up. Let me slide this container over here. In my 19 and 2019 project, I've been working on larger container products that I wanted to get a measurement on to see how long it would take for me to use them up. And I've used up a lavender. This is a Trader Joe's lavender salt scrub. I did use that up, and I've recorded it in that project, but it also is part of the empties for the month. Also in the 19 and 2019, I used up a Matrix Biolage Oil Control Treatment. It's a scalp treatment. I've used this completely up, and I've updated that project. I've used one of the hair colors in that project. I had 10 that I wanted to pan out this year, so my count is now down to 7. And this is a Clairol product that I used up in that project. I think that's all for the 19 and 2019 project. I have used up this is just a store brand, Fred's Pharmacy, local pharmacy in my small town, nail polish remover. I've used that. It doesn't really belong in any project. It's just the empties. The next project that these makeup items belong in is the Panning My Mental Health project. I was using a Sally Hansen Skin Firming Line Minimizing Makeup. Actually, I think this belongs to my Drop 10 by Summer project, but it's an empty. I've used it up. I know that this foundation, the Merle Norman foundation, was in Panning My Mental Health project. It's been used up, and it's also been recorded in that project, so I'm going to put it in a separate container. This lippy is an Estee Lauder lippy, and I think it's called Tantalizing Tea Rose. It's a rose-colored lipstick. I was using this in Panning My Mental Health. I've used it up. I was panning mascaras in Panning My Mental Health. This is a Color Workshop. It came in a gift pack, a multi-pack of mascaras. I've used it. I'm done with it. In Drop 10 Before Summer, I have used a skin... it's just a lotion. I believe that it was a face and neck lotion, but I'm pretty sure I used it as a hand lotion at work. I've also used, in that same project, a sampler of a native deodorant. These 3 products aren't in a project. It's just 2 teeth whiteners and some Colgate toothpaste. Couldn't think for a second. The next product was in the Panning My Mental Health project. It's an LA Colors lip liner. That's a rolling project, so I've rolled in other products to work in that project. And the last 2 products are in the Pan As Old As Time project. I glued 2. I actually glued a total of, I think, 3 colors into a palette, one of the palettes that I was working on to pan out for the year. And I've used one of those. It's a really light color. It was a cream color, and I used it under the eyebrow. And this is a pan that actually came in the palette that had a brown in it. I've prized it up out of there, and I've glued another one in its place, something that would be functional with that project. So I've got 2 little eyeshadow palettes for the month to add to the collection, and I'm going to keep those. And when I record my Pan As Old As Time update, I'll have these 2 little palettes to show. So the total number of empties that I have for the month of April is 20 polishes, either through panning out and using up on my fingertips, or repurposing and using for crafts because of their quality and simply not being able to repeatedly do touch-ups. We aren't supposed to have chipped nails, chipped polished nails. They don't want nurses to have chipped nails at work. They don't mind if you have polish. They don't want you to have long nails. So you can have like 1/4 of an inch. So you just have to maintain your manicure. That's really what they want, but they will let you have a manicure. So 20 polishes, and I have a total of 37 products that I've used up for the month of April. That brings my total for the year to 108. So I've reached the goal of 100 empties in 2019, and I'm just going to keep going. I felt like I would reach that goal. I didn't think I'd reach it as early as April, but I felt confident that I could empty 20 products this year. I do have several projects that I'm planning and working on. I anticipate more empties in the near future. The results of my no-buy are that I've made one purchase in April that was a replacement. I had to get another bottle of fingernail polish remover. And I think everything else that got rolled in to the place of the products that I've used up were from shopping my stash. My stash is coming down. It is dwindling. My numbers are coming down. It's very encouraging. I've 108 empties in 4 months is very pleasing to me, and I'm looking forward to some of the larger products coming out of storage this year. I hope. I do. I'm working on it, and I do hope to use up at least, that bottle of shampoo and conditioner in the 19 and 2019. They're liter size products. There's some that are very daunting, like the gel, and the gel's been rough on my hair lately. I might have to give that give my hair a little bit of a break. It seems to be tangling and causing problems, and then when I shampoo it, it's too rough on my hair. So I'm going to have to think about how to use that product without damaging my hair so much. So guys, thank you so much for stopping by my channel. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for your comments. I really appreciate your time, and I hope you've enjoyed this empties project. 37's a lot in 1 month, and I made good use of polishes. I didn't have to declutter them. I was able to upcycle some products for my business, my little traveling business, and going to get that clutter out as soon as I get that update. I think I'm going to update Menage a Polish with it, since the folks that watch that project are interested in polishes. Thank you again for stopping by. Have a wonderful weekend, and I hope to see you again soon.